U.S. Commercial Service is the federal government partner who helps U.S. companies to export to any country in the world. We have offices in the embassies and consulates all over the world, and we help companies find distribution partners, market information, background checks, and all kinds of information on foreign markets and companies. By connecting to the right people, you save yourself a lot of time and energy and money trying to track that down. When you meet someone who's important and influential for your business, you want to first make a good impression, and that means listening and being respectful. But a common mistake a lot of people make is, after making that good first impression and having a quality contact, is letting the ball drop or kind of losing momentum.
But the biggest thing in networking is follow up and follow through. That if you can talk to somebody when you said you were going to do it, they'll take you seriously and you can carry that conversation forward. But I can't tell you how happy our customers are and our sales reps are when the owner of the company calls. You know, because when an owner of the company calls, to them it makes a statement and it says, oh, I'm important enough to rise to the top of this organization and to have the owner of the company take his time to call me. I don't think there's any tricks to being in the right place at the right time. I think the trick to that is being in a lot of places, a lot of times, and leaving yourself open, you know, to new businesses all around you and new opportunities that surround you every day.
Well, when it comes to any networking event, we found that definitely quality over quantity. One misconception is to drop your business card in every single fishbowl and to get as many business cards as possible and then do one mass email, one very generic follow-up. And that really doesn't do a lot. If you can spend some good time making quality connections, or maybe find some key people that would be a good partner, that is what we find to be the most effective networking.
U.S. Commercial Service, we're basically Match.com for companies. We help you find the right people. It's hard to engineer or mastermind that from the beginning because there's a lot of chemistry and things like that we can't predict. So what we do is try to find a range of relevant contacts for the business, and you go and meet them, and then you decide who you want to work with.
You would spend a year gathering that kind of intel to determine who you should meet with. The Gold Key service that they provide is they contact companies in their country of companies that might be interested in your product. And when you fly down there, the appointment's already preset for you. So you're only meeting with people that are genuinely interested in your products. I mean, you can't put a price tag on that. I mean, imagine if you're trying to introduce yourself to a country and find all those people. It'd take a year, maybe 2 years, and spend tens of thousands of dollars.
That's why people should contact the U.S. Commercial Service. We have people in almost every country in the world, and we are connected to buyers, key contacts, influential people throughout the world. So through one phone call or email to us, we can connect you to the people you need to be working with because of our global presence and our well-connectedness in those countries.
We had a great experience with the Gold Key service. We did a Gold Key in Ireland last summer, and it was very helpful for us just to understand the local market, and the people in Ireland did some research for us. They found certain individuals for us to meet with. They lined up several meetings for us. As you know, it's very expensive to travel overseas and make cold calls and try to meet people knocking on doors outside the U.S. It's just very expensive, the travel costs, the time. So we do a lot of research ahead of time to make sure we know the right people before we go on these trade missions. We use LinkedIn to connect with people around the world, and it's a great tool for us to find contacts anywhere around the world. So what we do is we'll connect with people, we'll figure out who's who and who the decision makers are, and then we take it to the next level and make it very personal with them. We follow up with phone calls and in-person meetings and discussions.
It's more important in the beginning, the early parts of a relationship, than ever before. We call it the intensive care time. And it's really important that we are stealing, if I can use that term, stealing their bandwidth. And we need to be with them, telephone calls, email, Skype. Most important thing is not just to do it now and again. You've got to go at this thing constantly.
Networking is also all about building relationships. So what we've found is a very effective tool in markets that are just developing is to participate in the Commercial Services Catalog Program. That puts our name out in front of prospective customers and in fact at a very low cost help them find us so that we can then develop a travel plan, which in fact is happening as we speak today with 2 of our salespeople traveling to Brazil to meet with prospective customers, some of which were generated from the catalog program that was conducted several years ago in Brazil.